Hi, it's Leanne Spencer of Body Shop Performance. This is the last in our series centred around World Health Day, which was on April the 7th. So we talked about movement, we talked about connection, we talked about hydration last week, and this one is about eating more plants. Now, you don't need to go vegetarian, but I'd like to encourage you to consider how you can bring more plants into your daily diet. I'll have some very compelling numbers that might persuade you to think about that more. So an Imperial College of London study in 2017 found that when participants increased their vegetable intake by 2.5 portions, which is roughly an entire hand, they got the following benefits. And before I read those out, I just want to add that people came in and some of them were eating 5 portions a day, some were eating none. So they got a real cross section of people, but they all added in another 2.5 portions. And here are the benefits that they discovered. A 16% reduction in heart disease, an 18% reduction in risk of stroke, 13% reduction in risk of cardiovascular disease, a 4% reduction in the risk of cancer, and a 15% reduction in the risk of premature death. And that's just from eating an extra 2.5 portions a day. It's extraordinary. Now, one tip for you as to how you can do this easily is to blend them into a smoothie. So rather than having them on the plate, which can feel overwhelming for some people, put them into a smoothie. So I have a smoothie that has spinach in, for example. Well, there's one portion done and dusted. If you were to put some kale in and maybe something else, you could get it done that way. Or you could split it between a salad at lunch and a smoothie in the morning. But either way, if you can get them in a smoothie, then you can drink that, bomb, it's done, and add some other good stuff in there as well. But it's up to you to figure out how. Hopefully, I've given you some compelling statistics as to why, in terms of health, eating more plants could be a really smart move for you. So how will you get those into your daily diet? And that takes us to the end of the World Health Day series. I hope you've enjoyed. Share wherever you can. We'll see you next week with some new content. All the best for now.